Hi everyone, Mrs. Urban here. I love this time of year because it gives me an opportunity to share one of the holidays that I observe at my house, which is Hanukkah. I'm all ready to share a story with you today. I've got my dreidel and I've got my menorah and I've got this wonderful story called 8 Wild Nights. 8 Wild Nights, a family Hanukkah tale by Brian P. Cleary, illustrated by David Udovic. About Hanukkah. Hanukkah is an 8-day festival of lights that celebrates the victory of the Maccabees over the mighty armies of the Syrian king Antiochus. When the Maccabees came to restore the Holy Temple in Jerusalem, they found one jug of pure oil, enough to keep the menorah burning for just one day. But a miracle happened, and the oil burned for 8 days. On each night of the holiday, we add an additional candle to the menorah, exchange gifts, play dreidel, and eat fried latkes and sufganiyot, jelly donuts, to remember the victory for religious freedom. This time of year always, the bedrooms and the hallways get vacuumed and straightened and dusted. The kitchen is spotless, no light bulb is wattless, and nothing that's showing is busted. Each frying pan is shining. As the plates in the dining room gleam, we await the arrival of 8 days of guests, friends, and family, and pests who will threaten our very survival. I look at the driveway, and as they arrive, they resemble a herd that's stampeding. We're outnumbered highly, but clever and wily, and ready to start with the greeting. Our neighbor, Miss Feder, brings her dog in a sweater, a shaggy mess stuffed in Angora. He drools and he sheds on the sofas and beds and nearly knocks down the menorah. He chases poor Ira, our cat, past Aunt Myra, who spills all the applesauce topping. The latkes, I deem, will be served with ice cream, my mom says while wiping and mopping. Although Grandpa Dave has been told to behave, he's still quite a prank-loving joker. He'll hide the new dreidel 'neath the couch or the cradle and teach us kids blackjack and poker. He'll tell the whole table his Hanukkah fable. When I was a boy, he will say, our bathroom was low on the TP, you know, enough for just maybe one day. My dad told me, Sonny, we don't have the money for a week and a day to buy more. But that small roll, it lasted. After 8 days had passed it, could paper the whole corridor. My cousin, who's 6, has learned a few tricks. He gathers up all of the gelt and hides it down far in an old VCR and waits for the chocolate to melt. His sister, who's 3, likes to take things from me, like the book I just got from Aunt Donna. If I shush her or shoo her, this kid, turning bluer, will cry until next Rosh Hashanah. And Aunt Helen makes blintzes, and everyone winces when she brings her serving plate by. So like the Maccabeus, who fought hard to free us, we bravely will give it a try. What present for me is beside the TV? A Game Boy? A laptop computer? Instead, it's pajamas that look like my grandma's, which Mom says just couldn't be cuter. Great Uncle Morris and his new wife Dolores brought 17 of my step cousins, and donuts galore from the kosher food store with jelly and glazed by the dozens. And even though she's a little off key, Aunt Rachel will lead us in a song. And while we're rejoicing, as each girl and boy sing, it is a way out of tune sing-along. Sis always handles the lighting of the candles, and each year forgets the right order, but by the 8th night, they're all lit left to right, with wax dripping as big as a quarter. After 8 days of eating, of loud noise and greeting, a great miracle's happened here. We're quiet and calm and all getting along, and we can't wait to do it next year. The end.